what did you learn most from your recent Rio Olympic experience, and how has that changed you for the future?
Yeah, going into Rio, I did say in several interviews that it was so different to 2012. Like I was going into Rio prepared. I felt like I'd set reasonable goals that I was really excited about. I did think that I could make the 3K final. So I ticked off a lot of goals that I thought were reasonable and I could accomplish. But I also surprised myself in that, I PB'd in the final. I made the 5K final. I PB'd in that again. They were all little bonuses along the way that made me kind of really believe that, hey, you're meant to be here. Next year at Worlds, let's aim higher. Let's aim for top 5 in the steeple, and not set limitations, because when you surprise yourself like that, it's not luck. It's not, oh, you just had a lucky run. I mean, some things might go your way, but it's just the hard work that you've really, really put in to that point, and you've done all the things right that you needed to do, and you get to see it all on the biggest stage in the world. So I want to make sure that going into next year, I don't set limits. I don't look at the start list and I think, oh, okay, on this start list I have the 10th best PB, so that means I should technically come 10th, and anything in front of that's a bonus. Like I want to start aiming a little higher and backing myself with the confidence that I have that this has been the best year of my life and I have surprised myself. So next year I need to stop being surprised and start expecting these performances and these results. And I think that I can really take a lot out of Rio in that sense, because I think in Rio I showed that I'm a better athlete than I'm probably giving myself credit for, and I think there's a lot more to come.
Yeah, that's a great outlook to have, and you've certainly had an incredible year. 15 PBs is something.
Yeah.
In Rio, you set your new benchmark for the future as to make championship finals. What
Mhm.
inspiration do you draw from the likes of athletes such as Emma Coburn, who we saw finish 3rd at Rio, in reassessing your goals for the future and your potential in medaling in future championships?
Yeah, it's really exciting because with people like Emma, it's a girl that I raced back in college, and I've watched her progression just jump every year. Obviously, she's been very good at just each year getting a little more momentum and improving on a nice kind of like gradual increase. But again, another German girl, Gessa Kraus, is a girl that came bronze last year in Beijing, and things like that really inspire me, because they might not have been girls going into these races that were ranked as medalists, or they might not be as fast as the Africans on paper, but they always step up to the occasion and they just are consistent each year and always turn up on the race and have a really like solid performance. And sometimes on the championship day, you never know what's been going on with people's preparation, and you've got to be ready to go on that day specifically. So with people like Emma and the German Gesser, I kind of look at them and say, why can't that be me? Why can't I be a medalist? And I think after this year, I now can see that it's definitely a possibility, and medals are not a far-fetched thought. It's definitely something that I want to strive towards. I mean, I'd like to next year become a top 5 in the steeplechase. Because if I can be in the top 5, you're almost a medalist. So that for Commonwealth Games, I'd like to win a medal at Commonwealth Games or even gold. I believe that's a possibility, but it's all just stepping stones to the next Olympics. I do believe I can be there at the next Olympics at my absolute peak to medal. And watching these girls, I've raced them so many times each year. I'm finally following in their footsteps, and I surprised myself yesterday. I only just realised that I ended up running 4 seconds faster than the German who I've looked up to for so many years. And I'm like, I'm actually technically ranked higher than her now, and it's crazy to me because I put her on such a pedestal. So it's kind of, I think it's so important to not set limitations, because you will surprise yourself, but you got to start using your ability and your performances and these PBs or these places that I'm getting as evidence that I'm meant to be there. It's not a shock. And when I step on the line, I need to sit there and think how confident I am in my ability, and to show that in results at huge stages like World Champs, Commonwealth Games, and in the Olympics. So hopefully that's what the next 4 years will look like.
Oh, we can't wait to see what you achieve throughout the rest of this year and beyond. What is on race-wise and travel-wise for you for the rest of the year?
Yeah, so I'll do Zurich. It's a steeplechase, and then I'll go to a flat 3K and hope to get a PB. I'm getting a bit greedy with PBs, but I think I really should get one in the 3K because it's slower than my 3K steeple one. And that I'll be with Ryan there. It's in Croatia. And then we pretty much a few days later fly straight to Brussels, so Belgium, and I'll do a 5K race with Eloise, which again is going to be very similar to the Olympic final. It's a stacked race. It's got Ayana in it, and I'd like to run sub 15 and another PB if I can. But that'll finish it for the track season, and then I've just got 2 road races left after that, one in Newcastle in the UK, and then I'll fly back to Australia and do a road mile in Darwin, and then I'll go on a very nice break with Ryan. We'll holiday somewhere in Queensland.
Oh wow, well, that all sounds very exciting. Thank you so much, Jen. Congratulations again on your outstanding season, and wishing you all the best for upcoming training and racing.
Great, thanks so much, Grace.
See ya.
Bye.